In feudal Japan, there lived a young samurai named Hiroshi. He was not weak and he was not unintelligent. He was ambitious. He spoke passionately about becoming a great warrior, about earning honor for his clan, about mastering the sword and strategy. He spent hours reading stories of legendary battles and imagining himself standing victorious. In his thoughts, he was already respected, already accomplished, already great. But when the sun rose and training began, Hiroshi always found a reason to wait. His body felt tired. The weather was harsh. He told himself he needed more preparation before beginning seriously. One day passed, then another. Over time, his waiting became a habit. Years moved forward quietly. Younger warriors joined the dojo. They were less talented, less confident, and spoke very little about the future. But every morning they trained. They fell. They struggled. They repeated the same movements again and again. Slowly, they grew stronger. One by one, they surpassed Hiroshi. One evening, as Hiroshi sat beneath a tree watching them practice, sword resting unused beside him, a heavy realization settled in his chest. His dreams had not carried him forward. They had kept him comfortable, and comfort had cost him everything. Hiroshi believed ambition would push him into action, but ambition without discipline does the opposite. The human mind is dangerous in this way. It rewards imagination almost the same way it rewards achievement. When you talk about your goals, plan them, or visualize success, your brain releases satisfaction, as if progress has already been made. Slowly, dreaming replaces doing. The larger your goal becomes, the heavier it feels, and the easier it is to delay starting. You tell yourself you are preparing, but deep down, you are avoiding discomfort. Preparation without practice becomes procrastination wearing a respectable mask. The samurai understood a truth that modern life often hides from us. Motivation does not create action. Action creates motivation. They did not train when they felt inspired. They trained because it was who they were. One of the greatest swordsmen in history devoted his life not to dramatic effort, but to small, relentless discipline. One strike, one stance, one repetition, every day without exception. This philosophy later became known as Kaizen, the path of small, continuous improvement. Not sudden transformation, not overwhelming change, just progress so small it feels almost meaningless, but repeated until it becomes unstoppable. Imagine a young student who feels lazy, unmotivated, and tired of failing. Instead of forcing himself into intense training, he makes a simple promise. Every morning, he will practice for 5 minutes, just one sword form, nothing more. People laugh. They say it's too small to matter. But the student continues. At first, it feels pointless. Then something changes. The movement becomes familiar. The resistance fades. 5 minutes no longer feels heavy. Over weeks, his body adapts. Over months, discipline becomes automatic. What once required effort now requires none. Meanwhile, those waiting for motivation are still waiting at the starting line. This is the power of small steps. Small actions remove fear. Small actions defeat laziness. Small actions build identity. You stop asking, "Do I feel like it?" and start saying, "This is simply what I do." Laziness is not a lack of ability. It is fear of discomfort, fear of starting imperfectly, fear that effort will not be rewarded immediately. Discipline is not about avoiding these feelings. It is about walking through them anyway. The samurai believed true strength was not acting when conditions were perfect, but acting when conditions were difficult. A sword that waits for the perfect moment never leaves its sheath. Waiting to feel ready is a quiet form of self-betrayal. Readiness is not something you feel, it is something you build. Every small action strengthens your will, and every delay weakens it. The choice is made not in moments of inspiration, but in moments of resistance. So if you are ambitious but lazy, stop asking for motivation. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Begin smaller than your pride wants you to. 1 page, 1 minute, 1 step. Make the action so easy that failure feels embarrassing. Commit not to emotions, but to habits, not to moods, but to systems. Because the power to act when you don't feel like it is the power to change your identity. And when your identity changes, your life follows. The samurai knew this truth well. Strength is not saying, "I feel like doing this." Strength is saying, "I will do this, whether I feel like it or not." This is the quiet path to mastery. This is the Kaizen way. And if you walk it, slowly, patiently, daily, you will arrive further than those who only dream of the destination.